Good morning and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Sunday morning and this is me just received my online delivery. I have to say I'm quite liking this because although I am normally up at stupid o'clock on a Sunday morning, which is why I would go to Asda very early, they're only doing my shopping about the same time I would. So although my delivery slot is between 7 and 9, I know for a fact they're not coming here at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I have got plenty of time to get stuff done, which I have. More of that later. So this that you can see here, I've had to write it down because obviously the receipt came through on email. This is £66.93, which I have to say, for what is there, I don't think is too bad. So let me show you what I got. I got, fresh meat wise, I only really got the burgers because I already have so much stuff that I'm cooking through. So I got us some burgers, 4 quarter pounders. Now they were £3.33 for that. Then we got the stuff for the freezer because much as I'm trying to not buy processed food, there are times where between Kathleen and I, it's like we've either forgotten to take something out the freezer or we just want something like chips. So we got the 1.6 grams. Now these are the straight cut chips. Now if you remember the last time I bought chips, I was horrified because they were like £4.30 something. These ones were £3.32. Now I'm not sure if it's because they were on as the rollback or whether it's because of the different cut. But we went for the cheaper version, as you do. We have chicken and vegetable pies, which Kathleen likes, especially if she's had a rough day. It's like a comfort food, so we got those. Those are the Asda make, so that was £2.25 for the 4 chicken and veg pies. We got 4 of the Young's large haddock fillets in batter. They were, says her desperately looking for the fish, that was £4.48. Again, it just shows you how expensive the pre-prepared stuff is. But in saying that, for me to get fish, batter it, prepare it, etc. and stuff, that, you have to take into account your time. This is Kathleen's treat. She loves scampi, so we thought we'd treat her, seeing as how she's been working doubles and everything. That was £2.98. Probably about, there's probably one meal in that, to be honest. And these are for me, these are the sweet potato fries. They are £2.45 each. I know, expensive, but I really do like them and I don't eat them very often. So they were, I like them. So I decided I would have them. So let's just pop this over here. We also got coleslaw. Now, a big tub of coleslaw is £1.19. And we got some cheese and baking potatoes. Can you guess what I'm having for lunch this week? So coleslaw, as I said, that's £1.19. We got the mature cheddar. Now, this is the one that was basically the cheapest per 100 grams for the mature cheddar. So that was £2.72 for 350 grams. We also got smoked cheddar because Kathleen likes that. So that was £2.78 for 300 grams. And then, of course, we have my baking potatoes. The potatoes were 58p for the 4 large baking potatoes. What I will do with them is just put them all in the air fryer, bake them, and then they will live in the fridge and I'll take them into work. We also got, just pop these over here, butter, because we do go through a lot of butter. I don't like the oil spread stuff. So the butter is £1.99 each. So we got 2 of them, one for using, one for the freezer. We also got stuff to start stocking up the cupboards again. So Small beans. They were, where's my beans? £2.74 for the 4 tins. And I can't decide what's better to buy. We prefer the Heinz, it just is, it's what we're used to. But £2.74 for 4 tins, or do I get the bigger ones, but then half of them gets wasted, etc, etc. So at the moment, I've got those. It is what it is. And of course, chopped tomatoes, because we go through a lot of chopped tomatoes. For those 4 cans, it was £1.80. So that wasn't too bad. Now, if you've been watching the channel recently, you'll see I got the bread maker from Patrick. So I got myself some yeast. This is the 6 7-gram sachets. So basically 6 teaspoons of yeast. That was £1.03. And I just got the little flour at the moment. That's a 1 kilo. But I got the strong white bread flour. So that was £1.33. Now, if I remember rightly, the mix that I put in the bread mix, the ready-made mix, is like half that size. So, we will see how we get on. I'm going to go and look at instructions and stuff and things and see how we get on. Now, at the back here, you will see I have the Surf. Now, this is for 60 washes. And it was £5.98, so just under £6. Its normal price is £8. It was on what Asda call a rollback. So I thought, well, I might as well buying it when it's on rollback than at any other time. So again, that's another one of my, it's going into the cupboard to be stocked up. Then I made a mistake. Can you tell? Look at the size of that gravy granules. Oh my goodness gracious me. 500 grams of gravy granules. I am mad as a bag of cats. But anyway, yes, the gravy was £2.20. I also got the chicken because we're running out of gravy, and the chicken, which was the size I intended to get this in, was £1. So that's not too bad. We got our additional milk for the weekend. This is Graham's, so no Arla in there. I know the butter's probably Arla, but there are, limits as to what I can be paying for. The milk was £1.05 for 2 pints. So we have that. I'll just pop that at the bag there. Then we have the cat and dog food. Now, if you heard me earlier in the week, I needed the dried cat food. That was £4.88. We also got Raven the Felix As Good As It Looks. She likes that, and she likes the fish flavour, so we've got that for her. She does have some poultry flavour in the tub just now, but obviously she needs a bit of a mix-up. So we got the Felix As Good As It Looks, and that was £4.47. The dog food we got, basically it's Asda's own. Dog food. Where's my dog food? £6.44. Now the £6.44 was for the 2 of them. It was a bundle that Asda did, and that's why I got it just now. So yeah, that's my shopping. So I'm going to go and put the freezer stuff away and go and look up making bread in the bread machine with the yeast and the flour. You have all promised me that it's very simple, so we shall see later today. Now, I'm going to go and, as I say, put on the water heater and get some tea and put that stuff in the freezer. Catch you later.